Hi, I'm Maddy, one of the interior designers at HollandGreen. I'm really excited to show you our latest project, Rayfield House. Come on in. So as we come off the entrance hall, we come into the lovely dining room, which is actually one of the oldest parts of the house. A non-negotiable for the client was to lower the floor level in here because the ceiling was so low, and it's actually really opened up the room. The clients wanted to keep the traditional elements of the house in this room, so we have beautiful exposed beams, lovely red brick wall, and we've actually moulded the plaster into the beams on the wall as well. We decided to refurbish the original fireplace and we actually reused the stone surround. We had this dining table made by a local furniture maker, so it's a beautiful piece of oak with a live edge, and we had it stained in a slightly darker finish to what's on the floor to add a little bit of contrast to the room. We worked with the client to find a really comfortable dining chair. We wanted to find warmer tones that worked really well with the dining table and also with the lighter oak flooring, which we've actually used pretty much all over the house apart from the harder working rooms like the boot room and utility. The reason we didn't use wood flooring in that part of the house is there's slightly more footfall, so there are more people coming in and out of the rooms and they're just easier to clean, so we went with a tumbled limestone tile. And coming into the kitchen, we've used these Crittall style doors all along this wall, and I'm going to show you the walk-in pantry. This used to be a corridor into the existing dining room, but now we've made it into a whole new room. Again, we worked with Langstaff with the joinery. We did a mix of open shelving with LED lighting and then some hidden storage as well. We really wanted it to be an extension of the kitchen whilst it being a room in its own right. And my favourite part of the room is this tall wine fridge. I can't open it, it's locked. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Moving into the open plan kitchen, we decided to go with a in-frame shaker style cabinetry, and then also wanted a contemporary twist on it by having the waterfall edge for the island. The stain really enhances the natural wood grain. Again, we use Corsten architectural brass hardware, which adds warmth to the kitchen cabinets. We also used Corsten's decorative wall lights either side of the cooker hood, which again adds lovely warmth to the space. The brief was also to have 2 sinks in the kitchen, so we wanted a prep sink and then an amazing double Belfast sink with a view out into the garden. Adding to the clean aesthetic feel of the space, we integrated pretty much all of the appliances. This is utility, one of the hardest working rooms in the house, essential for a modern day family. We worked with Langstaff to come up with a really functional space with a lovely mix of storage. We went with open shelving to kind of open the room up a lot more. Before there was cupboards all up the wall, and just by changing the wall colour to a off-white and even having the dark units, it has made the space feel a lot brighter. We went with a light quartz worktop, which is really durable. Especially when you've got little kids, it's easy to clean. We went with a really soft veining, which is really beautiful. This is a family sitting room, and we have this amazing stone fireplace, which was actually an original feature of the house, which we wanted to keep. We mixed lots of fabrics, textures and colours to create a really warm space for the family to be in. We used pops of oranges and reds to bring colour to what is an otherwise quite neutral scheme. Now that we've seen all the key family areas, let's go up to the primary suite. Moving upstairs into the primary suite, we have beautiful vaulted ceilings with an impactful chandelier. We wanted to include some rustic elements in here to tie into the older part of the house. Now let me take you into the dressing room, which leads into the bathroom. So leading into the master bathroom from the master dressing room. This bathroom actually used to be double the size because it was in the dressing room as well, but we realised that we didn't need all that space just for the master bathroom. We really wanted to brighten up the space, so originally it was a very dark room. Even though it was large, it had really dark paint colours, really dark tiles. So by using really kind of warm, light white marble, it has kind of really brightened up the space. We've used beautiful Zalige tiles in the shower. The freestanding bath actually came with the house. The clients decided to reuse it. It used to be in the corner over there. So we've moved it so it's centre of the room as you open the doors, and it's a beautiful feature as you come in. We decided to add in directional spotlights in here just because the ceiling is pitch, so it's really hard to have recessed downlights, but actually adds lovely pockets of warmth around the room and highlights the features. We designed this double vanity with Parker and Howley and went for a beautiful oak finish with Corsten brass knobs and a Carrara marble countertop. It's a really well-made piece of furniture, and the detailing of the reeded drawers to the Carrara marble worktop is just stunning. Moving over to my favourite part of the bathroom is the shower enclosure, which we have made by Matke with traditional handle and brass brackets. Let me show you the best part about the shower. We worked with the tiler to align the tiles actually with the size of the niche, so we worked out the exact measurements. We do detailed drawings before we usually get to site with tile setting out, so we can plan ahead and don't have any surprises when we get here. This has been such a rewarding project for the interiors and architecture teams at HollandGreen, and stay tuned for the reveal of the gardens at Rayfield House later this year.